Hey there, today I want to show you the twisted purl stitch pattern. I have a free shawl pattern on the website that uses this stitch pattern, and I will post a link to it. Anyways, this stitch pattern is pretty simple. It's a repeat of 4 rows. Rows 1 and 3 are worked on the right side, and rows 2 and 4 are worked on the wrong side. The rows 1 and 3 are just knitting across, and so I'll go ahead and work row 1. The first stitch and the last stitch are not part of the stitch pattern. Okay, so now I'm at the end of row 1. Okay, on row 2, I'm going to purl the first stitch. It is not part of the stitch pattern. Okay, so for the stitch pattern, you purl 2 stitches together, but don't remove the stitches, and then you purl the first stitch again, and then you pull the stitches off, like so. Just like that. You want to work this pretty loose, unless you like sore wrists. Okay, one more time. Purl 2 together, leave the stitches on, purl the first stitch, and pull off. And then you just work that across to the end of the row. Okay, I'm to the end of this row. I've got 3 stitches left. The last stitch is not part of the stitch pattern, so I will work these 2. And then purl that last stitch. All right, row 3 is just knitting across to the end. All right, row 4. Row 4 is just like row 2, but it's offset by 1 stitch. So I'm going to work this first stitch. And in row 2, we purled these 2 together, but we're going to offset it 1 stitch on this row. So I'm going to purl this one, and then purl the next 2 together with the twisted purl stitch. Purl 2, leave the stitches on, purl the first one, pull the stitches off. Purl 2 stitches, purl 1, pull the stitches off. And work that to the end of the row. All right, here at the end of the row, I'm going to work these 2. And I've got 2 stitches left, but this last one is not part of the stitch pattern. So I'm just going to purl this one and then work this last one. And that's it. That's all there is to the twisted purl stitch. Happy knitting.